The latest on the Vampiro Konnan situation is that Vampiro feels that it's better for his image to not work with Konnan because he's trying to build a career as an actor and musician outside of wrestling. Yeah. I will say.
So Conan's working on a thing outside of wrestling music?
No, Vampiro.
Okay, sorry. Because like Konnan actually makes some songs in WCW, if you remember. I think he does all the Filthy Animal songs, which kind of makes sense.
Huh. That one I did not know. I do know, I think Vampiro did do some work in like a punk/grunge band, whatever. I know.
I have no problem believing that.
Right. But he also tried to be a rapper later on, but like he was losing his hearing, so he just kind of gave up halfway through recording, which, I mean, that sucks for him. But
okay, sorry, but he couldn't be a rapper because he lost his hearing, but he's going to be a rocker without hearing? Am I getting that right?
No, he did that. He did the rock stuff first. By the time he tried to do rapping, it was like way later than this.
Okay. I'm just trying to how does your hearing affect rapping but not rock? Okay. Just heard that
right.
wrong.
Well, hey, Pete Townsend apparently is damn near deaf because of the stuff he did with the Who. So
yeah, right.
But I mean, that's kind of what not saying he deserved it by any means, but that's kind of what you get for standing in front of the wall of sound every night.
But I do want to say, man, if you're going to go deaf, what a hell of a way to do it, man.
Yeah, right.
If it's not God-given, earn it.
Yeah, what's the only thing you hear in your head all day? Who are you? The song, not the question. But anyway,
they're a badass band.
Hell yeah. But the actor thing I can't really laugh at because that's another one. He was a what do they call it? Telenovela. Telenovela, yeah, telenovela.
Why the hell do I know that? Why did I know you were thinking that?
Hey, that. Do I need to say it?
No.
Anyway.
No, my family's not that kind of Mexican. Sorry.
Yeah, right.
We're not that Mexican.
Right. Well, he was like a telenovela star there for a while. I know that. I can't remember if Konnan did any of that or not, but it seemed like they were always trying to one-up each other with different stuff. I mean, the thing is, like...
it's like you one-up each other with I got the better telenovela. No, I do. Pinche Cabron, you got the best.
Mine's slightly less cheesy than yours. I know...
Have you ever watched it just for a minute? Like any of them? Like just peek at for a minute?
I've seen clips on YouTube and I laugh my ass off.
So bad. Not that American ones are any better, mind you, but man, they're just terrible. The acting is like the fake crying. It's like, good Lord, this is bad.
Yep. Well, I know one of the main reasons why Konnan hated Vampiro was, what I've heard anyway, is professional jealousy. They were in different organizations, and when Vampiro started coming up, he was younger. He was considered a pretty boy back in the day.
Looking.
And yeah, so he...
I was just joking, okay.
At the time, he was considered like, the young pretty boy, whatever, and he had the tattoos, and he was the bad boy and whatever. So, Konnan got a little jelly there for a while. But either way, getting back to this,
I think it's pathetic. I mean, no offense, but neither one of you ever set the world on fire.
In Mexico, they damn sure did.
Well, in Mexico, yeah, but you talk about people like Austin and Rock, if they were like jealous of each other, they were literally setting the entire world on fire, not just one country.
Right, well...
That makes a little sense with that.
You got to think, we're looking at this from an American perspective. Of, it's like, who gives a damn? But
totally fair. I acknowledge that.
Just like in Japan.
Like my travel.
Right. Like in, let's say in the 90s, if Antonio Inoki held a match over here, it's not like people are going to flock to the arena. Oh my God, we got to see Inoki and, sell the place out. In Japan, he was freaking God.
Yeah, that's true. And,
they said he was a bigger star over there than Hulk Hogan was in America. And that's saying something.
I heard he was a bigger star there than David Hasselhoff was in Germany, but that's a rumor.
Yeah, right. But anyway, Perro Aguayo is seen as a god by some in Mexico, and working with Konnan will put Vampiro at odds with Aguayo, and thus might hurt his image in Mexico. I like that.
Grief, man.
I know, right? If you work with him, you and I are going to have problems. Shut the F up.
It was like
I can't put
90210 stuff, man.
I can't put all this on Vamp because, like, honestly, Konnan was just as bad at this. They've both, did immature
Oh
sniping
God,
back and forth.
I've heard his podcast. He's still the same way, dude. He's holier than thou. He knows
Yep.
everything.
I will say,
Yeah, I like him. Don't get me wrong. I do like Konnan. When I was a kid, he was one of my favorites, man. Like in the NWO. But dude, get your own head up your ass. Your head up your own ass, dude. Come on.
yeah, right. He's did. Oh wait, you don't like him when he was in the Dungeon of Doom? Come on, man. But
He
yeah,
was full on Cholo in the Dungeon of Doom, which still to this day makes no sense.
as if the Dungeon of Doom made sense.
I heard it. 2 seconds after I said it, I heard it. Shut up.
But I will say, well, let me finish this up real quick. As far as Vampiro being upset over a tattoo Konnan got, apparently that's just a minor issue and not a big part of the heat between them. Okay, I have no idea what the hell that's all about.
It's a Mickey Mouse tattoo, like The Rock said.
Yeah, Konnan got "Play My Effing Music" in Spanish tattooed on it.
Something, Piche Musico.
Yeah, right.
Again, I'm not that Mexican. Sorry, I don't know that, but I do know the basics.
Right.
If my father's alive, he could help me out. But okay.
Wow. God.
He's not.
Well, I will say, they've buried the hatchet, and this was years ago at this point. So I can't tell you when. It might have been 2019's Triple Mania. I don't know, but either way, it was at some Triple Mania there where they had a battle royal. Konnan came out, and he's pretty much immobile, so he couldn't really do a whole lot. But he comes out and has his little minions beating people down while he wears a Donald Trump shirt and pisses people off, and an airbrushed Donald Trump shirt, by the way. And then
that's what Corey Graves' brother does too.
Yeah, and then Vampiro comes down. The place goes nuts. The babies hit the roof. Konnan looks scared, and they get into it for a very short time. And he actually lets Vampiro like toss him. So, and Konnan booked that whole thing, by the way. So that was 100% Konnan booking that to happen. So obviously they buried the hatchet, and Vampiro's been on the Keeping It 100 podcast and all that, but.
That's good. Because you know what? You never know how much time you have in life, and you do not want to go to the grave. That crap.
Right.
I'm serious, man. Don't carry grudges. It makes no sense.
Oh, I'm with you, man. By the way, according to Google Translate, it is "Toca mi maldita musica."
Okay. Where's the Piche?
Maldita musica. Yeah, I don't know. It takes me a while to read Spanish, so there you go.
I'll also tell you, I've heard from many people who speak Spanish fluently that Google Translate is not always the most 100% accurate way to translate.
Oh no, it's usually very wrong, because I would send it to a legit Mexican and he'd laugh and go, "Yeah, it's actually this." I'm like, okay.
Real quick, let's circle back and say something real quick.
Mm-hmm.
In today's wrestling, wearing something pro Donald Trump is almost as cheap as ragging on the local sports team. It's just lazy.
Yep.
I want to say that. It's
at the
stupid.
time, it was hilarious the way that Konnan did it, because he would come out. He'd cut the whole promo in Spanish, by the way, and they'd be booing him out of the building. He's like, "No wonder my boy Trump wants to build a wall to keep you fools out." Like, holy God.
Okay, that's funny, at least funny, but I don't know. I just think it's lazy. I'm like, come on, dude, be original.
Yeah.